Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is September 19th, 2018. I just got out of my meeting, 6:30 in the morning meeting. And I love coming to this meeting because it starts my day so good, so good. And it's a reminder of the things that I should be doing today and bettering myself, and listening to other people's stories has really empowered me to work hard at this, because this is not something easy. It's not just, okay, I'll stop drinking today and that's it. There's a lot of work that goes into it, mentally, spiritually, and just trying to work through life and through the steps. And it's a constant reminder that it's work. And having the love and the acceptance from the fellowship is such a big thing for me, and is what helps me going through the day. So just waiting for mom, having a cigarette, and gonna start my day really good, and gonna get ready for work. And I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you on the next clip. So I just realized that I didn't record a ending for yesterday's video. So after I finish my cigarette, I will do the ending. I think the only clip I filmed yesterday was right after the meeting, and yesterday we talked about acceptance, and I was just super busy yesterday. At work we had an inspection. We had someone come from corporate office to stop by the office to make sure that we're in compliance with everything, and that was pretty much the whole day. And nothing really happened at work, but something cool was that I got an email from one of you guys saying that you enjoy watching my videos, and that you yourself are 35 years in sobriety, and that is amazing. I hope to one day say that. And I don't want to say the name of the person, so let's call this person Mama Texas. Mama Texas, there we go. So I got to speak with Mama Texas for like about an hour before I had to meet up with not had to, before I had, I guess it's the only word, before my meeting with my sponsor last night. So it was great to talk to Mama Texas and talk about our stories in terms of our journey through sobriety, and what she went through, what I've gone through so far, and how it has changed her life 35 years later, and how it's changed my life. Yesterday was day 50, so 50 days later. So it really warms my heart, and it really makes me feel good to make these vlogs, not only for my own self-reflection, but also just to hear back from you guys. And it's a good feeling. It's a great feeling. It makes me feel of service. It makes me feel, I have no idea what that sounded. It is not garbage day. Don't they know that I'm vlogging outside right now? I think they're cleaning the streets. I think it's one of those cars that cleans. Anyway, so again, the reason why I wanted to start my vlog was to record my daily journey through my sobriety, and also reach out to anyone who is going through any problems and who is going through similar situations. But I've been getting a lot of feedback of people who have gone through the steps and gone through the program, and Mama Texas is one of those. And I am very appreciative that you took the time to email me and reach out, and it was a great talk that we had last night, and I do hope one day that we can meet up in Vegas, or maybe on a cruise, my first cruise. I will definitely need one of those patches, the scopolamine patches, to help with my seasickness, because I can't even handle a ferry from the bay to what's that? Oh my gosh, to Alcatraz. So yeah, hopefully one day I'll get to meet Mama Texas, and that would be, I know it's gonna be a great time without any alcohol. After talking to Mama Texas, I had my, oh, and the washer's coming back.
A few moments later.
So noted, Thursdays, the washer guys come out to clean the streets. So after that, I met up with my sponsor, what did I call him? Sponsor Dude. So I met up with Sponsor Dude, and we hung out for an hour. This was our second time meeting up one-on-one, and it was great. We read from the big book, and we read the doctor's note. We read one of the very first things to read in the book, and that was actually my third time reading it, and it felt good to read it with Sponsor Dude, because we actually go through each paragraph and then we reflect on each paragraph. Okay, well, at least I can say they're being very thorough with the cleaning, because that was their third round around my house. Okay, so I might have to refilm this. Okay, so I met up with Sponsor Dude, and it was cool because we went through each paragraph and we talked, and he actually asked me questions and was like, did you understand what that meant? Do you understand what this means? And some things that I understood in one way, he actually got me to think about it in a different way, and it really helped me understand the passage a little bit better, and it got me thinking about some other things. I have to go inside and get my book so I can read specific things that I got from yesterday's meeting. I am inside the house now, and I'm going to talk about yesterday's meeting. Again, the topic was acceptance, and some things that I jotted down from yesterday's meeting was, first of all, knowing how powerful alcohol is, and how it can take over your life and make you powerless, and make your life unmanageable. Again, another reference to step one, and how important step one is, and not to rush step one. So as much as I want to move on to step 2 and 3, which I'm slowly doing in terms of my spirituality, I'm still trying to be 100% with step 1. And knowing that it's not like a set date that I need to finish this, or there's a goal to finish this by, and knowing that there's no rush and no sprint to the finish line for step 1 is a good thing. So I'm not rushing this step, because this is the most important step. This is the foundation of your sobriety, and this is something that I want to be super good at. The funny thing is that in terms of acceptance starts with non-acceptance. And that means to me that to start accepting that you're alcoholic means that you have to stop drinking. And you need to understand that it's the alcohol that is what is making you not sober. The alcohol is making you an alcoholic. That makes sense. Because most people can have a drink, can have half a drink, maybe have a glass of wine at night before dinner and not even finish it and just throw away the rest of it. I'm not one of those people. I'm one of those people that once I start to have one drink, it leads to 2 drinks, to 3 drinks, to a billion drinks, and that's me. Which is not normal. It's a sickness, it's an illness, it's a disease. Alcoholism is a disease. It's like high blood pressure. You need to take something to make sure that your blood pressure is regulated. And with me, to make sure that my sobriety is regulated, I need to be in AA. I need to attend meetings. I need to be of service. I need to simply talk to other alcoholics and get through the steps. Something that my sponsor instilled in me is that your ego is here, and that's where you're messed up. That's your mind. That is where alcoholism lives, and ego is your alcoholism. And ego will always try to convince you that, you know what, you're okay, Jay. You can have a drink today. You're strong enough to just have one drink. Or, you're home alone today and no one else is going to know that you had a drink, and you have to suppress that, and you can't let the ego have the power, because then again you're letting alcohol take power and manage your life. And my ego is being suppressed right now because of my sobriety. I am on medication right now for withdrawal, and that's helping me a lot. But I think the biggest thing that is helping me are these meetings and continuing with the steps and meeting with my sponsor, talking to other alcoholics about my story and sharing at meetings. But again, let me go back to what my sponsor was saying, was that the ego is here. And that's something you can't listen to. You have to listen to God's will, which is here in your heart. And that is something that I'm growing towards. And as much as ego can be tempting, it hasn't tempted me to the point where I'm picking up a bottle, which is something I'm very, very thankful for.